Hi all, I'm Tessie Abraham, Assistant Professor from CSC Department, Mahaguru Institute of Technology, Kayangulam. Today, I would like to discuss a topic, or very important topic, that is system life cycle or system development life cycle. So, what we just see what is system life cycle. System life cycle is a set of steps from the birth to the death of the software product. That is, it tells about how the software is conceptualized, developed, and maintained. All these steps fall under system life cycle. So there are seven key points in the system life cycle. First one is the requirement phase, second, analysis phase, third, design phase, fourth, coding phase, fifth, verification or testing phase, and the last phase is deployment and maintenance phase. So everything starts when a customer approaches different tech companies because he needs a website, and he chooses one company which he likes, and he will approach the project manager and talk with the project manager. They will agree to the terms of agreement. They will sign the deal. They will accept the project, and once the project gets accepted, it will move to the first phase, which is the requirement phase. In the requirement phase, the customer will outline his requirements. For example, consider this customer needs a website which contains user registration, login and logout, and the dashboard landing page. So, after his requirements are outlined, they go to the second phase, which is the analysis phase. In this phase, each and every requirement which was outlined is given more and more planning details. For example, if you see the user registration, it was one of the requirement given by the customer. In that requirement, they discuss that they need a username text field, password text field, a submit button, and as soon as this button submit is clicked, every data should be stored into the database. Now, the second requirement given by the customer was a login page. In the login page, there should be a text field which has username and password, a button submit. As soon as the button is submitted, username and password should be checked. If it is correct, the user can enter into the website, else it should print username or password is incorrect. Next one was logout. Logout has a submit button. As soon as the user clicks the submit button, the session should be cleared from the browser and the user should land on the home page. In the last one is the dashboard landing page or the home page. When the users are logging out, they should land to the home page, or whenever a new user has finished his or her registration, he should land in the home page. So in this analysis phase, the project manager, along with its team, they will sit and discuss. And thus, this was the discussion made after the requirement phase. So next is the design phase. In the design phase, the following things happen. They will develop they will develop a user interface. All the layouts for user interface is discussed. The color schemes are discussed. What is the programming language to be used to design this user interface is discussed. Different frameworks are discussed. Which DB should be used, that is, which database should be used, which browser should be used for this website. Much more are discussed in this design phase. Next, they move on to the coding phase. In the coding phase, developer plays a very important role. He will write the code in the programming language which was chosen in the design phase. Next, the designer starts developing the user interface. That is, new features will be added to the user interface. And third one is testers are also involved in the coding phase. They will start writing the test cases and test plans. And when these testers write these test cases, and if they find any designing fundamental flaws, it is given to the developer and it is removed in the early stage itself. The last phase is the testing phase. In the testing phase, a tester does the testing phase. Testing phase is very important. Consider if you have a website where some payment details are going on. You have made a transaction and you have just logged out. Consider another person walks up to your computer. If you click the login button or if he clicks on the refresh page, suddenly your account opens and he gets access to your account and he will start making payments on various things. So this is a very huge and terrible bug if your account has not completely cleared the session. So that is why a tester is very important. A tester in this phase validates all the requirements. That is, he checks whether all the requirements given by the customer is satisfied or not. He will make sure that all the functionalities which is in the website currently is working or not. If the requirement and functionalities are not correct, or that is they are incorrect, these bugs are put into the bug tracking system by the tester, and the developer opens the bug tracking system, corrects the bug, and returns back to the tester again for testing. Now we have the final phase, which is deployment and maintenance phase. In this phase, the project manager goes to the customer's place and he will set up the link, he will set up the database, and then make this website live to the real-time user. Consider this website was a hit and 1 million users have started using it. So we need to add more servers to this website. As many users are using it, you have to keep on adding the servers. So this phase is called the maintenance phase. Consider if the customer wants to add new features. If wants to add new features, he tells to the project manager, and thus again it goes to the requirement phase. As it goes to the requirement phase, there is a cycle being developed in this system development life cycle. So that is why the cycle word is given to system development life cycle. So this is all about the system level development life cycle. Thank you.